How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having an incredible day. Today we are going over what I consider to be the best Builder Hall attack strategies. We've got 4 of them on the list for you, and let's get right into the first one. This first one is the Baby Dragon Spam strategy. So what this entails is surrounding the base at first with baby dragons to try and pick up percentage, and then try and find out which angle looks best to try and get to the Builder Hall. So I see that the hidden Tesla, or the Mega Tesla, is on the bottom left side. So I want to stay as far away from that as possible. So I'm going to try and clear some stuff on the right hand side to try and directly target the Builder Hall with the beta minions. This strategy is also very good while you are leveling up your builder base. Especially, you can use all baby dragons, and as soon as you get that third baby dragon per camp space, you are able to climb trophies really fast. Definitely my highest suggestion to upgrade first is the baby dragon, followed by the beta minion. Because while we could send in the baby dragons to the Builder Hall, it's a lot cheaper for the housing space to just send, a few of the minions instead. Because now we can send in the remaining baby dragons over on the side here to try and pick up a little bit more percentage to try and win the majority of the percentage. Do one more on the Tesla, and looks like that's pretty much it. We'll see how healthy this storage is. Full health, so that will be it for the first attack. We'll see how it goes. 80% 2-star is pretty good. Our opponent had a 60% 2-star. Nice. So moving on to the next one is what I consider the most reliable strategy, as you can really use this combo on any base. That is the drop ships with the beta minions. So what this entails is picking off some easy percentage at the beginning with a few of the minions, and then sending in not all of your drop ships, usually 4 or 5, and then holding on to around 6 beta minions. Now once the drop ships figure out which way they're going, you can then send in a couple more to try and reinforce and protect your beta minions. Because if you send them all in at once, they will get slammed by the air bombs. This perhaps wasn't the best base, since all of the air targeting defenses were in the core. But we shall see how it goes. We've got the hero that is sometimes able to save the attack. Sometimes you're able to send the hero in first and clear some stuff, and other times you're able to save the hero for the very end to clear the Builder Hall. But we notice there's not too many ground targeting defenses. There is, however, the hidden Tesla, or the Mega Tesla, that is causing some issues. So we're going to see if we can snipe it down. And we did, just barely. You never want to underestimate the beta minions. They can get stuff down very easily. So moving on to the next attack, which is primarily using all of the Super P.E.K.K.A.s. I like to use 5 Super P.E.K.K.A.s and a pack of raid cards. So what we're going to do here is we're going to avoid the Mega Tesla side and come in from this top right side. once our P.E.K.K.A.s figure out which way they're going to go, we're going to drop in 2 raid carts on the flanks. And then we're going to try and get as close to the builder hall as possible. I'm going to send in the hero now. So we have a few of the P.E.K.K.A.s getting stuck on the crusher. And now we're going to send in the last cannon cart and try and see if anything can get to the builder hall. Looks like we do have the hero and the P.E.K.K.A. on the builder hall, which is nice. This strategy, it's important to spread out the super P.E.K.K.A.s, because if you clump them all together, sometimes they do get stuck under a crusher and they all just die. And they are really, really strong when they're on their own and when there's not that many defenses on them. Nice, another victory. And last but not least is the barbarian and cannon cart spam strategy. This one is arguably the best, but it is base dependent, and it's not everyone's favorite, but it is highly effective when it works out well, because you have to be very tactical with the bombers to get the walls open. But mostly you want to send in the barbs as well as some of the cannon carts and try and sprinkle in the barbarians to help tank. We have the 1 pack of archers in case not enough gets cleared. Perfect. We have a bunch that are able to go into the core, so now we can sprinkle the remaining barbarians around the edge to try and pick up some additional percentage. We even get lucky and one of the cannon carts locks onto the builder hall, which is perfect. So now we can sprinkle in the archers for wherever we feel that they may be useful to pick up additional percentage. A lot of times with the archers you can drop 2 and they'll destroy most buildings. And it's important to spread them out so they don't all die to a multi-mortar shot or any of the splash damage in the base. Gonna see how much health is on this archer tower. Not too much. So if we take out that archer tower, we can then take out the lab. And nothing else should be able to target it. And that should do it. Once this wraps up, we'll see if we end up winning again or not. A lot of times you just have to do better than your opponent. So as long as you have a good base and you are performing the attacks well, then over time you will eventually climb up. It's a little unfair. I do have a maxed out builder hall, and I have a very tricky base layout, which is very helpful. So when we look at the battle log, 1 star, low percent 2 star, 1 star, and then a decent 2 star. But yeah, those are the different strategies that I like to use. Hopefully some of them will help you out. And let me know if you find any other crazy strategies. But hopefully Supercell mentioned that they'll be revamping the Builder Hall this year. So I'm excited to see what they end up doing. If you want to help support me, I welcome you to subscribe and hit the like button. And there should be a couple more videos on the screen if you want to check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.